Hey, it's Brian here from quantlabs.net. I'm going to try to keep this simple and sweet. As you know, I'm building a custom trading platform, fully automated, different components that I've demoed in .NET and Windows. Yesterday I had an interesting conversation with the London quant about Windows versus Linux versus the performance of Windows versus Linux. The good thing about what I'm doing with my platform is it's obviously got me rethinking is that the components I've demoed to my membership is just a very primitive version of everything, but does not stop me from moving parts of it into the world of Linux. So for instance, I'm using a message queuing system that is fully transportable to any platform I want, Linux, Unix, even Mac, OS X if I want. So that has been kept in mind. Also, because I'm using .NET, I have the ability, IQ Feed, I have the ability to use part of that message queuing system between I'm using a publisher-subscriber model. So let's say my publisher can be done, I have it right now in C#.NET, but there's other examples in there that can be used for Java, which I'm probably going to do as a better publisher that can watch and pump out multiple assets, as many as I want, as long as it's connected into my IQ Feed subscription. So that is possible, and that's again in Java. Of course, that's transportable because it's Java. The other end is obviously the subscribers. Now, because the majority of the code for my trading model and where the trading decisions reside are coming out of Matlab. So because of that, they are being generated in C or C++, obviously a transportable cross-platform language. So because of that, I can then build or generate new set of code that's specific for, let's say, Linux. So with that, I can then also build in a new queuing client or subscriber client in C++, let's say, that can still connect into the subscriber. So I can still keep my subscriber and publisher both in Linux if I choose. Now, the really hairy part is the trading execution, because the trading execution is going to connect back into interactive brokers. Now, the challenge is that the platform that I'm using is really meant for Windows. So I have to kind of choose how I'm going to do my execution, but for now, that's why I'm keeping everything in Windows because of that, because of this library that I purchased that enables me to easily, and of all the platforms that I've seen, to easily connect and execute my orders, again, through Windows. So for now, everything's going to be kept in Windows, but I just wanted to put out a blurb out there saying, yes, this platform will be able to, the crust of it will be able to be transported into Linux, Mac, or whatever I choose, but obviously I got to go through a customization process to make that happen. But it shouldn't be that difficult. So I just want to let people know that. But for now, the very first version is going to be Windows based. But down the line, as I'm going to build more intelligent, put more better logic into both the publisher and the subscriber, yeah, it's going to be a lot better. The only difference is where I probably will keep everything in Windows is because I have separate subscribers. I can have one subscriber where the trading model resides, as well as all the queuing and multi-threading can stay in that one subscriber, and that same subscriber will be able to execute my orders. On the other hand, I can have another subscriber that's a totally separate process that can also run on a separate platform like Windows only or Windows specific, just for charting. And charting in Linux, all the libraries blow. They just blow. Stuff like that doesn't exist unless you're willing to write charting from scratch. But thanks to the quant friend in London, he's pointed me to DevExpress, which has proven to be really, really powerful, and it's still probably one of the best charting packages I've seen out there. We've talked about, myself and the London quant have talked about things like Qt, Open, I forget the name of the 3D one package. But again, you have to write all that from scratch, which is like something I wouldn't do. I just don't have the time and resources for that. but I do probably most likely keep all the charting and visualization built into Windows. But there is another option that just came to my head is, with the power of MATLAB, and it's again transportable, Mac and Windows or Linux, you can still write headless version packages of MATLAB resources and still run them headless in whatever platform I want. So that's another option if I want to have charting. The problem with that is that the charting in MATLAB is fairly slow. It's not as fast as the real-time charting capabilities I've seen with DevExpress. If you don't believe me, just check them out on the YouTube channel, and just type on my YouTube channel, QuantLabs. Just type in the search DevExpress, and you'll see that. So just thought I'd put all that out there, that this system right now is for Windows, but maybe later versions will start focusing on Linux, because obviously the performance is better in Linux, no doubt, and stability and security, all that stuff. But I just thought I'd put that out there for you. Later.